We are live for the match between NSK and NL Tigers. Shami bowling from the SPCA end to Indranil Malik. Edges, but flies towards the third man for a single. Manik on strike for the first time in the innings.
So Manik is on strike for the first time this over. 4 balls have been bowled, 4 deliveries. Manik is taking his guard. He's going to take his time, making sure he's set, he's ready. And that's also good.
Shami bowling to Manik. Manik cuts. Big match between NSK and NL Tigers.
So far it's been a good over by Shami.
Have kept the Tigers quiet in the first over. Cuts again, and once again Serenity hands to the fielder. Is there trouble at the bowler's end? But Indranil is comfortably home. Rightly sent back by Manik as he was going to be running towards the dangerous end. Both the teams coming off from previous losses will be looking to get a couple of points on the table in today's match. Karamjeet coming in from the RCAF road end. Indranil facing. The captain has promoted himself up the order to support Manik. That's a good delivery. That's a good carry to the wicketkeeper.
Seems like Neil is trying to play this delivery to third man. Again, he's going for the same shot.
The wide signal by the umpire this time. There's a slip in along with the strong offside field. The bowler definitely looking to shape outside to the left-hander, trying to get an edge. And that is an edge, but it falls short. That was deliberate, but could have been dangerous for the batsman had it carried to the fielder. Manik taking his guard. So far, slow proceedings.
It's never easy batting under the clouds. Being first innings or second innings, not easy.
With a left arm bowler bowling from the RCAF road end, they are getting a little bit of outswing for the left-hander, which has, as we've seen earlier also with the previous match, Basim getting the in-swing to the right-hander and getting 2 scalps. The same way Karamjeet has been able to bowl outswingers to the left-handers, and so far he has been successful. Tigers batsman trying to cut.
Manik's been watchful thus far. Let's see what he'll do. Next delivery coming up.
Once again, trying to play outside the off stump and completely beaten. Karamjit's so far successful in executing his plan. And once again, balls outside the off stump. Big appeal and umpire unmoved. 2 big shouts in 2 overs for NSK. And Tigers pretty lucky. Karamjit has been able to consistently bowl the outswinger to left-hander. And once again, but the wide signal by the umpire. Manik cuts and into the gap. A little chase on the field by the point fielder and restricting the batsman to 1. It's 6 for no loss after 1.5 overs. Will be the last delivery of the second over by Karamjit. Little change of ends. And Indranil plays a solid defensive shot straight into the hands of the cover fielder. At the end of the second over, 6 for no loss. For all the viewers joining us just now, in the first match of Saturday, Mavericks have defeated Hurricanes comprehensively by 37 runs. And in the second match, it's Tigers versus NSK. Tigers batting first and scoring 6 off their 2 overs. Shami continuing the attack from the SPCA end. He's been pacey, bowling short pitch, faster deliveries. Cuts again. That has been the go-to shot for Tigers today. They have cut more than they've played any other shot.
So Indranil is on strike now. He has brought out a new bat, a DSC bat. Let's see how he fares with this. Oh, what a leave by Indranil. Well played. That was a good delivery. Really took off the pitch. Another leave by Indranil. And Tigers will have to do this because NSK has a very experienced opening pair of Shami and Karamjit.
Shami to Indranil, and that Indranil tried to duck, but it hits his bat and goes straight to the slip fielder. Neil is trying to see off the overs, the initial overs of NSK fast bowlers.
So the new ball threat is going to be there as long as Shami's bowling along with Karamjit. So they'll have to go through this tough phase. runs will come if they stay on crease.
Shami to Indranil, and it edges. Was a deliberate cut. Goes to the third man for an easy single. That is the message from the dugout. Keep rotating the strike, and runs will come. Shami to Manik. Manik tries to hit, but that's the wide given by the umpire.
Ooh, that really kicked off the surface, the ball. And NSK will take that dot ball any day because the danger man, Manik, will not be on strike the next over.
That was a decent delivery by Shami, the last ball of the previous delivery, and rightly respected by the batsman. That's a very good delivery. That was too close to the body to be cut. Indranil tried to cut once again and was completely beaten.
Decent over for Tigers. With Indranil hitting a important boundary. Manik is currently on strike, with Karmajit coming from RCAF end. Manik timing the ball quite well, but straight to the fielder. Great delivery by Kermjeet. He took the outside edge of Manik's bat. Dropped by the keeper, but mind you, there was a difficult chance. You really had to dive and take it with one hand. Good over by Kermjeet. Shami coming from SPCA end. And Manik pulls it to mid wicket. They're gonna take 2 runs here. Seems to be easy 2 runs on offer. Another short ball, and well fielded by Ravi Thakur from the mid-wicket boundary. Another well played shot by Manik, but an SK will be happy to know that Manik is off strike. That was a good delivery, but it swung way too much and it's a wide. And with the misfield, Indraneil takes 2 runs. And SK can't afford such misfields. Well played by Indraneil to third man for a single. Pulled nicely by Manik to mid to cow corner. Good delivery by Shami. Dot ball to finish the over. That's 24 for no loss in 5 overs. Kermjeet is back from RCAF Road End, bowling the 6th over and the final over of the power play.
Hello, Irtaza.
Batsman is taking It's time to get ready. A play and a miss by Indraneil. But this has been the same story all day. Deliveries outside the off stump, swinging even a tad bit, are posing a challenge to all batsmen.
Karamjeet again very successful with his outswingers. This time bowls onto the pads, gets a leading edge, but that was an easy single taken by Indraneil.
Manik Arora, he's eyeing the leg side, mid wicket, and therefore Rakesh Negi has sent a fielder towards mid wicket, specifically for Manik.
He likes to pull, and when it's in his zone, he likes to pull towards mid wicket. But Karamjeet is
He's missing the plot.
Yeah, he has picked up that line outside off stump, even though he's bowled a couple of wide deliveries in the same area, but he's been persistent, and persistence is key. He might get rewarded. It was not ready over there. He pulls out after the delivery was bowled, but as we all could see, he wasn't even looking at the bowler.
And that was a dead ball.
Dead ball signaled by the umpire. The umpires today are in this match are Chris and Waqas Ali. Waqas Ali making his comeback to Cricket Newfoundland after a gap of 3 years, but this time as an official and not a player. Karamjeet to Manik, and Manik cuts, and what a good fielding. Used his feet, but effectively.
That was certainly, good football skills, good soccer skills.
That would have been a couple of runs easy for Manik, but good fielding restricted them to a dot ball. Karamjeet coming in from the RCAF road end. Manik tries to slash that, but to no success.
Collected well by the keeper, Gurman Khurana. Manik certainly has an intent there. He wants to go for the runs. And why not? He should. And he can. Karma. And Manik has taken a quick run, a leg by. And Indraneil on strike to face the last ball of the power play. Are they gonna attack this one, or are they gonna take the singles? No, neither. This has been good bowling by NSK, Super Kings, but Tigers been playing quite well as well. They're fighting hard. And with that, it's the end of the power play. And the Tigers are signaling for water break. And they deserve it. They'll have it next over, the water. From the SPCA end, Rakesh Negi is coming to bowl an over. So Rakesh Negi coming to bowl from the SPCA end. He's making sure the field is set according to his needs. Oh, and that's been cut by Manik Arora straight to the hands of the experienced Gurman Khurana, and he's not dropping any catches. Unfortunately, Manik Arora has to take the long walk back to the pavilion. And with that, it's the arrival of Imran Ahmed Ridoy. Here is Imran Ahmed Ridoy making his way to the crease. Rakesh Negi certainly took a very important wicket. All right. So Rakesh Negi took his first wicket on the first delivery of his spell. Brings Imran Ahmed Ridoy on the crease. And he starts off with the loosener. Luckily for Rakesh Negi, Imran Ahmed just played a back foot punch. Well played by Imran Ahmed Ridoy. Will that be another run-out chance? No. Indraneel Malik makes it safely, and that was a good run. Running between the wickets of NL Tigers have been pretty good. Pardon me, Newfoundland Tigers. They've been doing a great job running between the wickets. Captain Indraneel Malik is on strike. Played a decent stroke or mid-wicket. Will this be 2 runs? No, he's sent back. Good call by Indraneel Malik. No need for any risks at this point. Last 2 deliveries of Rakesh Negi's over remaining. They're just making quick field placement change. Bringing a fielder. Well played by Imran Ahmed Ridoy. So they've made slight changes to the field, and with that, Amit Sunley coming from RCAF Road, and Indraneel is to face. Here he comes. A swing and a miss. But that is Indraneel's awareness on field. He takes runs whenever they are on offer. This is the field placement at the moment, as you can see.
बड़े बोर्ड पड़े जाज साहब आपको रिकॉर्ड बोर्ड पड़े इससे पहले 18 आप लोगों ने पता नहीं कैसे
Well played by Imran Amiridoi. He certainly looks like a technically sound batsman, and if he stays there, Tigers will end up with a decent score, along with Indraneel, of course. Well played by Indraneel. Is he going to take 2 runs here? No, he says no. Sends Imran back. So far, Amit Shunli has bowled decently this over. Imran Ahmed with amazing shot over point. That was a decent cut shot. Took an easy 2-run. In such conditions, you need batsmen to stay on crease and play cricketing shots, and that's what Imran's been doing thus far. What a stroke by Imran Ahmed. He was firmly behind that ball. Amazing shot. Though he just got a single, but that shot alone shows you his class. To play such bowling, you need good technique, and he's showcasing just that. Good technique. Indraneel ready to face the last ball. And as they say, fortune favors the brave, and Indraneel with that takes an important single and keeps the scoreboard moving. Tigers got another 7 runs from this over. This partnership will be just as crucial as the previous one. They all will have to pitch in. But thus far, Indraneel Malik and Imran Amiridoi batting with intent. Nice to see all players having drinks and exchanging pleasantries. Great to see Tigers and SK giving each other drinks. This is what we need to see, and we do see this quite often in Newfoundland. Rakesh Negi back. Neil pulls him to mid-on, where Shami collects the ball and throws it to Rakesh Negi. Imran Amiridoi is back on strike. It'll be interesting to see what he's going to do next. It looks like he got a solid base, and he's hungry to score runs. Exhibit A. Ball hit to covers. Shami collects it, but this is really good running they were able to get quick and easy 2 runs. Another well-timed shot by Imran. This guy looks like a fairly organized batsman. He's not taking any risks. It's just good footwork. Indranil back on strike. And Rakesh Negi has bowled a beauty. Seemed like he bowled a flipper. This is just experience that Rakesh Negi possesses. He tends to always outthink the batsman, and it's never easy taking on Rakesh Negi with all his variations and experience. He knows which ball to bowl to which batsman and at which situation. But we must appreciate Indranil Malik's batting. He has given a decent start to Tigers. Now Tigers have gotten a platform and they haven't lost too many wickets. Still got more than 11 overs left. And another free-flowing batsman is on the crease, Mahi Alam Chaudhary. That was very close to cut. Mahi Alam edged it to the slip fielder. Well stroked shot by Mahi Alam Chaudhary, but straight to the point fielder. And with that, the over concludes. Another good over by Rakesh Negi. His figures thus far are 2 wickets for 6 runs, and he's taken both wickets for his team. And Tigers currently sitting on 40 runs for 2 wickets. 9 overs have been completed, 11 to go. Amit Sunli back for his second over from RCAF Road, and brilliant shot by Imran Ahmed in the gap for an easy run, and they're gonna steal another one. Now this is experience for you, man. This is what you call good batting. Turning singles into doubles. That's what you want to see, and that's what Tigers need. Suddenly, Timran. Oh, what a play and a miss. What a beautiful shot played by Imran Vidoy. That's just a stamp of his class. Mahi Alam Chaudhry trying to cut the ball. That's quite not there to cut. Best course of action would be to follow what Imran Ahmed has been doing thus far, and that is to play the ball straight along the ground. Last two deliveries. That is an interesting shot play by Mahi, but Tigers will be happy with it because they have taken a single, and thus far this over they have gotten 4 runs. Imran Ahmed on strike for the final delivery. That swung in late. Imran Ahmed took that, got hit by the ball on his foot. He seemed to be in some discomfort. Another decent over by Misunli. And at this point, Tigers are at 45 for 2.
After the end of 11 overs, Newfoundland Tigers are 49 for 2, have been kept quiet. Ravi into the attack, ball into Mahe Alam. And bowls into his body, keeps him quiet. A dot ball to start the proceedings.
He got a bit of a slingy action, sort of tails in a bit.
Tigers quiet so far, 49 for 2 in just 11 overs. Ravi to Mahe Alam, swings, goes up in the air, Talha comes underneath, will it be taken? And it's just short of the fielder. That was difficult the moment it went into the air. The fielder tried his best but was just short. Mahe Alam survives, a single for Newfoundland Tigers. Imran on strike, he's been in the middle for 17 balls now, scored a 14. He holds the key for Tigers. If he stays in the middle, Tigers will be posting a decent total. So far, the projected score is 87, which will not be a problem for NSK given their opening partnership. That has been pretty successful. Tala Riaz leading the proceedings for NSK. Imran tries to cut, but was too close to the body. Just a single. Ravi coming in from the RCAF road end. Mahe Alam facing, swings and misses. NL Tigers comfortably placed. I beg your pardon, NSK comfortably placed while bowling. And that's a little fumble in the field, allowing the batsman to score a single. That should have been kept a dot. It's end of the 12th over, 52 for 2. Very disciplined bowling by every NSK bowler. I've used 6 bowlers so far by skipper Rakesh Negi. It was pretty expensive in the last game, but making a quick comeback, a good comeback as well. 10 of his 3 overs for 1 wicket. Prahar coming into the attack from the SPCA end. A little adjustment in the field by the wicketkeeper, Gurman. That's legal delivery called by the umpire. From my vision, it looked like a wide, but I was wrong. Prahar from SPCA end to Mahe Alam. Tries to cut, but plays it straight into the hands of the bowler. That's been given as a wide by the umpire. That was a quicker one by Prahar. Mahe Alam tried to pull, but it was a bit too wide. Mahe Alam cuts, and he cuts well. Will that be a 2? A bit of chase by Rakesh Negi, and good throw in the end. It's getting chillier at the Flyers field, which has been the trend every day. As it gets dark, it gets chillier. Mahe Alam pulls. Has he pulled well? No. It goes. It was cut off by the fielder, and good running by Imran and Mahi. Once again, Prahar tries to bowl the quicker one, and it goes wide down the leg side. The current partnership is 19 of 24 deliveries, and it will be crucial for the Tigers if their batsmen, these two, stay in the middle. That's a good defensive shot, and that's a very well run taken by the Tigers. It was a good throw back to the bowler, took off the bails, but the batsman was comfortably home. At the end of the 13th over, NL Tigers are 61 for 2. And Mahe hits a swinging shot, but it goes straight to the fielder in the mid-wicket region. The message from the dugout is to keep going, and it will happen. Captain Indraneel taking the responsibility this evening, promoting himself to the opening slot to provide Manik with the anchor. Unfortunately, they both fell pretty early in the innings. Ravi continues the attack. Imran facing. That's the start of the 14th over. Mahe Alam cuts. That takes the leading edge to the third man. One bounce to the fielder and will restrict them for a single. For all the viewers joining us right now, Mahe Alam was clean bowled by Ravi a couple of deliveries ago, and he has been pretty disciplined in this over as well. That's a shorter delivery outside off stump, and Abdullah let go straight into the hands of the wicket keeper. At the end of the 14th over, Tigers are 63 for 3. At the current run rate, the projected score looks to be 90, which will not trouble NSK at all. Imran holds the key. He will have to take the responsibility and take the charge against NSK if Newfoundland Tigers are looking to post a formidable target. Prahar Vyas continuing from the SPCA end. A little adjustment in the field. Getting a square mid-wicket. Abdullah facing Imran facing Prahar from SPCA end, and drives down the ground to Shami Khan for an easy single. Tried to cut, but beaten with pace. NSK has been bowling on the off-stump line or just outside off-stump. Once again, completely beaten. Everybody was beaten by that, even the wicket-keeper, and then a single stolen. So as I was mentioning, that NSK has been bowling the off-stump or slightly outside off-stump line, and that has been pretty successful for them, keeping Tigers batsmen quiet. That was a slow full toss in the air, and Talha takes a brilliant catch on the boundary. That looked like it's gone over the fence for a moment, but a brilliant take. Tigers 4 down. Prahar strikes. He has been amongst the wickets this season and the previous seasons for NSK, and he continues. The misery continues for Tigers, and a decent total is getting steeper and steeper as wickets tumble. We'll be back after a short break. That was a big appeal by Prahar. Double strike in the over, and the umpire was convinced. It was a pretty straighter line, ball wicket to wicket. The batsman completely beaten and was given LBW. NSK on top. Junaid Haq comes into the middle. Prahar on a hat-trick. It was a wicket wide and then another wicket. So Prahar on hat-trick. NSK bringing their field up as expected, putting pressure on the new batsman. And that's well saved by the batsman. The hat-trick would have been on his mind, and he survives. At the end of the 15th over, Tigers are 66 for 5. Ravi Thakur bowls to Junaid Haq, and yet again that outside off stump line working for NSK gets an outside edge straight to the wicket keeper, and Junaid Haq is back in the dugout. The misery for Tiger continues. They have failed to stay on the crease, and it has hurt them quite significantly. The target now would be to stay onto the crease for 20 overs, and anything above 69 would be bonus. Summer League 2023 featuring 9 teams, which has made the league more competitive, and the pool of players have certainly increased. And as we can see, Ravi is coming in from the SPCA road end. I beg your pardon, it's RCAF road end. That's a leading edge on the top of the head of the wicketkeeper. And that will be the first boundary of the innings. Not the way Tigers would have wanted, but they will take any run that comes their way at this time of the innings. Tries to swing the bat hard and completely misses. Rakesh Negi would be pretty happy with the performance his bowlers have put up. Coming back from a victory, from a defeat in the previous match. Both the teams wanted to win, and so far NSK is on top. Restricting Tigers to a small total would make it difficult for Tigers to defend. They have a decent bowling lineup, but you gotta give something for your bowlers to defend. This time around, Ravi bowls a bit too wide outside off stump, and the umpire calls a wide. And that's pretty straight, but not a big appeal. "16 overs gone. Tigers 74 for 6. There'll be a short break in the commentary box, and we will see you shortly. So Prahar has taken his 5th wicket. That's the first of this season. We have seen a couple of centuries already and a few 50s, but that's the first bowling feat of the season. Prahar taking his 5th wicket. A very good stumping by Gurman Khurana. He is quick when it comes to his wicket keeping, and Prahar was already the leading wicket taker, and now he has created a huge gap between him and the second place. Well deserved yellow cap holder. Five for 15 in his 3.4. Brilliant piece of bowling by Prahar. He's bowled quick. He's bowled into the pads, onto the body of the batsman. Haven't given them much room. Was persistent with the off stump, and he was rewarded. Prahar bowls wide down the leg side, and Riaz cuts for a quick single. Is that? But that is beautiful piece of fielding, and flashy run out by Gurman Khurana. That was good wicket keeping skills, and Tigers all out for 83 in 18.4 overs. We're going to take a short break, and we'll charge